What's up, awesome peeps? Brent McCluskey here with Electrified Reviews, and today we're going over the Propella 2.2 single-speed electric bike. All right, guys, this is the Propella 2.2 electric bike, but before we dive into this review, just check out how beautiful of a day we have here. It's been really awesome in California the last couple of days. We've had more rain in the last couple of days than we've had in the last couple of years, for real, so it's really pretty out right now. But back to this bike right here. This is an awesome bike. Second time that I've checked it out, and I like it even more the second time, if I'm being honest. This thing starts at $1,100 for the single speed, which is this version here. They also have a 7-speed version for those who don't want a single speed. That's $200 more, or $1,300. These guys have a 1-year comprehensive warranty, which is great. And they also have a $55 shipping fee to the US and a $75 shipping fee to Canada, which is really pretty low. A lot of companies will kind of hide some fees in there, and they'll make it like $300, $400 a ship. So these guys have a pretty low shipping cost. One other really cool thing about this company is they have a student discount. So they're really trying to promote this, right, for like a lifestyle, and they're trying to get people to get on electric bikes. And one of the ways they're doing that is by offering a student discount, which I think is just pretty dope. So if you are a student looking for an electric bike, this might be a good option for you because you actually do get a discount. So let's start back here with the motor. This is a 250 watt geared hub motor in the back, which brings this bike up to a top speed of 18 miles per hour. That's a little bit lower than average. Typically electric bikes go, I mean, not typically, but you know, a lot of times we go 20, 25 miles per hour. One of the reasons for keeping it at 18 though, is it makes it legal in just about every single area. So you don't have to worry about really getting pulled over and you know, whether or not you're in regulation or whatever. The battery on this bike is right here in the middle of the down tube, which is great first and foremost because it keeps this bike really well balanced. It's just a good place to put the battery in my opinion. It's a 36 volt system, 6.8 amp hour, 244 watt hour battery. What I like about this battery, besides the fact that it's placed in a good spot, is it's removable and only weighs a couple of pounds. It's like a 6-pound battery. So if I wanted to, you know, the range of this thing is probably gonna be around 30 miles or so. But if I wanted to really use this as a commuter, or if I lived in a really hilly area, it was gonna drain the battery even more quickly, I can just bring an extra battery, pop this thing off, put the new battery on, boom, I'm up to full charge again, which is awesome. Another thing I just want to point out about this bike that I personally like is just the way that it looks. Like the blue rims, the black frame, the blue accents on the saddle here, the blue accents on the grips, the little like water bottle looking battery. It all just looks really clean. I really dig that. One of my other favorite things about this bike though is just the weight of it. This thing only weighs 35 pounds, so check this out. I can just pick this bike up like this, put it back down, and it's really pretty much that easy to pick up. It's a lot lighter than a lot of the other electric bikes that I've tested, which is awesome. It makes it easy, you know, if I want to bring this thing into the city, go to the grocery store, carry it upstairs, whatever, it's just easier to pick this thing up and kind of maneuver it around, so I really like that. Over here on this side, I want to show you guys the chain here. So again, this is the single speed version. And a couple things I like about single speeds is there's really pretty much zero chance for derailment, which is like one of those frustrating things ever when you ride, which I'm sure you guys know, you've experienced before. With the single speed, you just don't really have that issue. Another thing about the single speed is it's like maintenance free. I mean, put some grease on it every once in a while, that's about it. You know, there's nothing to adjust. If there's a derailleur, you do have to make adjustments every once in a while, but yeah, it's just easy. And that's kind of one of the philosophies I think of this bike is, it's just simple. It's easy to use. You just get on, turn it on, and pretty much go. There's nothing else to really worry about. The display up here is a key meter display, simple to turn on, just hold the power button. 5 levels of pedal assist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the battery level indicator up here, top speed, odometer, a couple other things you can kind of click through. But yeah, again, just kind of simple, right? And I really dig that about this bike. For braking, we've got mechanical disc brakes, 160 millimeter rotors, front and rear, which is great, gives this thing ample stopping power. Really do appreciate that. And with braking, whenever I depress the brake levers on this bike, it has motor inhibitors built in. So it's going to cut power to the motor, which is just a really great safety feature, something I want to see on pretty much every electric bike. And you know, something about Propella that I feel like they've done is they just, you know, they pay attention to the details, just kind of the small stuff, like the accents of the color I was talking about. But even like the lockers here on the grips, there's lockers here on both sides. It just keeps these things from spinning around when I'm riding. Just keeps them nice and secure. Yeah, you know, good stuff all around. So look, that's pretty much about it, guys, for this. Let's take this bike out for a ride and I'll show it to you guys in action. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for the Propella 2.2 single-speed electric bike review. In a quick summary, this bike runs for $1,100. It's got a 250 watt motor, a 244 watt-hour battery, top speed of 20 miles per hour, and a starting price of $1,100. Now, what's cool about this, again, is that if you do want the 7-speed option, that is available as well for $200 more. I love that these guys are a lifestyle brand. I love the way these bikes look. I love the value of them. And I love that there are a couple of different options that kind of suit everybody's needs. I think this is going to be a great option as an entry-level electric bike for anybody who wants to commute in a relatively flat area. This is not going to excel on extremely hilly areas because it is a single speed. Again, if you guys do live in hillier areas, probably the 7-speed is going to be a better option for you. But this is a great commuter. It looks good, it performs well, it's comfortable to ride, and it's got a pretty good starting price of $1,100. So hope you guys did dig this review. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.